live from the Loft 100 studios in sunny San Diego, California. Big Biz Show is on the air. Welcome to our latest affiliate, Bloomberg Financiero. We should have chips and salsa. And of course, something to wash it down. Big Biz Show is on the air. Great to have you on. Costa's here, Sully here, Greg Tonoff, our executive producer, and of course the Day Trader Trio. That was bad. That was bad.
A little sloppy.
Pick it. Come on. You guys want a paycheck this week? I've told you a million times. Big Biz Show on the air. Carter Murray is literally one of our favorite guests. He is the chairman of a company called Vision Marine. They have a silent electric boat that goes, what, 15, 16 miles an hour, Mike?
A little faster.
Yeah.
A little faster.
Does that scare the potato chips out of you?
If I'm being towed behind it, barefoot skiing, yeah.
What if you're on it?
Or that too.
I don't know if I want to go 200 miles an hour on a boat. I don't want to go 200 miles an hour in a car.
Well, it depends on who I'm trying to impress in my Speedo. So.
Well, by the way, folks, just a safety tip: the potato goes in the front of the Speedo. Mike learned that lesson. Tragically, sorry. While trying to impress.
I've never been to Brazil. My bad.
What you are seeing here, I believe, is footage from the Lake of the Ozarks. I think it was a competition. Carter, am I looking at actual footage that happened last weekend or the last couple of days?
Great to be back on. Yes, it is.
See you.
That is actually a world record being set, 116 miles an hour. And those are electric.
Okay, let me ask you something. Because listen, I know you. I know who I'm dealing with here. Are you at all nervous? Like when you're hitting 50, look, I was a competitive racing sailor. I always said I could scare you more on a sailboat than you could scare me on a powerboat. I sailed Transpac to Hawaii twice. It gets light and lumpy, and all of a sudden it gets loud. I'm going to take my comments back. Because when you hit 50 miles an hour on a speedboat, that is like you're shaking like Don Knotts.
You're moving.
So talk to me, what does it feel like at 116?
Well, I wish I could tell you. We had the Formula One driver, Shaun Torrente, our founder and CEO, Alex, who's passionate about all things boating, especially power and performance and electric engines. He did that. That credit belongs to the founder, the CEO of the company, with Shaun Torrente at the wheel of Formula One World Champion. And it's just, it speaks the credibility of the company and the product that you can get on the water and do that. You certainly don't want to do that on the open ocean. That's in the Ozarks. Yeah. It's on a nice flat surface. But, when you start seeing that our engines can go 116 miles an hour, it just tells you about, the power of the team to be able to deliver that. I have to tell you, there was a whole team of people Alex had working day and night, working with Shaun Torrente to make that possible. And it's, it's a momentous time for us in electric. That really shows people what the real deal is. And it's Vision Marine.
Carter, I have a question. So when you manufacture your engines for consumers and or OEMs, can every engine go that fast, or is it just certain class, you've got different sort of categories?
Yeah, so there's a lot of the technology that is similar across both and the same. And then obviously when you go into racing mode and you're doing those types of speeds, everything is customized. But when you look at the shell of that is the same. They pull out and put in different systems to go to those extra high speeds. But, we have two businesses. We have a very, frankly, a thriving and successful rental business, which is what you've got on screen, which is the low power business, which is a rental business, like trying to be the Uber on the water. And then we have more like the Tesla, which is our powertrains that we put in all the big multi-billion-dollar boat manufacturers are our audience that we're marketing to, where it's all about power and safety, and actually having a great boating experience. And there, we achieved 116 miles an hour. So I think the discussion about the power of these engines is really at the front of what we like to stand for.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, your top speed as fastest boat in the world was 109 miles an hour at the last event, correct? So you have topped that by another sort of category, right?
Yeah, that Vision Marine team that did this last year has gone and broken it again. And last year, people said, you're never going to get 100 miles an hour. Alex and Shaun worked tirelessly, smashed through that. Oh. And then this year we've set, so it's pretty hard to do again, gone and broken the world record again. So, I think it's really important for boaters out there and the large boat manufacturers to feel that now that the move is coming to electric, that they have not just a credible engine, but a better power system. And here we have, engines that give you better torque, real power, and an amazing ride. And again, I think, you can see it there on the screen. It's just, it's exhilarating and it's wonderful, and it's all the best of Vision Marine on the water. We're very proud of it. And,
that's Mike Costa. That's Mike Costa on the leeward side, hanging out, chumming for whatever trout is left over.
And Carter, as far as the infrastructure being in place for charging these craft, every single marina, has an AC outlet. I would assume it's not a problem to keep them charged?
Again, that's the great thing about our product team that Alex brought on board is you can plug this into any existing marina charger that exists that you charge to charge your gas boats today, or on your dock. It's all designed with the chargers in the system, so you just plug it into your dock. So the whole, it's great that we're doing 160 miles an hour, and it's actually our flagship thing to show the power of the engines, but they're also designed to be incredibly user-friendly. For the end customer, which we're very proud of too. So it's about having power, but also having, making it incredibly user-friendly as well once you have it in your own personal boat.
Hey, Carter, so I know you signed a deal with Beneteau, but there's also a thriving business with OEM. And I think that's important because you're kind of the last door at the end of the street when it comes to this technology. Is that going to turn out to be one of the biggest categories in your business, do you feel, coming up?
I mean, look, it's a great. What's so amazing about, I think, our business model and why I came on board is, Tesla has to fight against the Ford or a General Motors because they produce their own engines. We have these multi-billion-dollar boat manufacturers like Beneteau, and there's a line of them that have committed to moving to all electric, and they don't make their own engines and power systems, so they need us or people like us. And the opportunity to scale up is fantastic because of that, because we use, their distribution system, their boats, and we put our power systems in it instead of having to do the whole thing, which is a huge, huge market opportunity for us. And Alex has done such a good job, and so Xavier, the Chief Product Officer, that we feel we have the best product ready, high-powered engine. It's easy to do a 3 or 4 horsepower engine in electric. We're talking about 180 horsepower, production-ready engine. And then when we tune it up and really go for it, look at what we, look at the power and the speed records we can.
Hey, Carter, don't forget our meeting next week when Greg and I come up with our 8-track tape player that has sounds of engines that you can plug in. So as you hit the gas, no, here, let me give you this. It's this. Okay. And for the low price, by the way, of down payment $16K a month and a subscription fee. Hey, Carter, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. An unbelievable footage, and we can't wait to have you come out here in studio. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
It's awesome. Ciao.
I like that.